So, on the aspect of whether student politics be there in universities, in the sense that political parties own, some of the student have their affiliations towards their own have their student youth parties, etc. in colleges, and they protest over some college reasons or other reasons, and they have free movement within the campuses, etc. I'm against this because this basically, these political parties, for their own party favor, they basically try to incentivize students, etc. And they try to brainwash them to make sure that they think that along with study, this also, protesting and other things, etc. is also important. Only when student actually comes into the political party, and this student party, etc., will does he know that this is actually a waste of time, and by that time it's actually too late for him to make to revert back to his decision. His student life is spoiled. How many years do students actually spend years time in university? It's very precious time. They are sitting in a gold mine, and they could do a lot many things in this point of life with their studies, but they are not doing that. They are not inculcating their talents, skills, etc., which are there. They are busy protesting in the streets for this. I'm not saying this is anything which is wrong, but I guess one needs to look at the priorities. And priority of a student is not to go for protest time and again for every small issue that's happening. Much of these issues would have been like in the in various states. Much of these issues would be just dealt with even without this much of what to say, noise that these student protests make. Even without that, the way law agency would work, they would work. So I don't think so. This, and this is of course wasting time. What I want in upon in place of this is that there should be a student union in which students with any kind of complaints of any issues would come and approach this union, and perhaps this union would be something irrespective of party politics, irrespective of any such thing. They would be standing with the students and demanding and negotiating with the faculty and administration, etc. Those things could be, that thing could be there. Secondly, the parties could have parties could have the right to basically have their own youth wing or something like that, but with the caveat that it should not be in the university. University students should not be part of it. In the sense that university students, while being in university, should not be part of it. Outside the university, whatever they want to do, they can do, but not in the university. No political activity with regard to parties should never be in universities. This is waste of time. This is waste of human resource. This is waste of taxes of people, and this is just waste of one's life. Lives get spoiled because of this. Because yeah, that's what my opinion is in with respect to student politics in universities.